Welcome back to the Picker Live.
Okay, take two. Go ahead. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Picker Live.
I thought we were the Crazy Picker Life. Well, what do we have today on the Crazy Picker Life with Wheeler, Dealer, and Banana Peeler? Welcome, fellow pickers and would-be adventurers. Dealer is back here on the Crazy Picker Life. This is the show that shows picking and buying and selling on eBay and Amazon as it happens in our family business. And we are back daily vlogging. I'm going to put out some vlogs 6 days a week, show you what we're doing. Now, behind me, you see our new packing station area. I've got some pegboard up without my tools hanging on there. I've got some shelves installed. I'm going to give you the full tour of what's going on here. Still work in progress for sure. Things will change over time. There's a lot of bare walls. There's a lot of things piled around. There's some extras. There's some, you name it, you know. This move has been something else. For those of you that are first-time viewers, we were 3+ years out of the house working in commercial locations. First a smaller 4-room office and then a larger area that was almost, well, it was about 1,400 square feet. Had a warehouse and some offices and nice setup. The building was sold after a year and a half up and down of it's going to be sold, it's not going to be sold, it's going to be sold, they're going to take your area, they're not going to take your area. I decided early on that I didn't want to buy the building, and at some point we just had to either find another location or move back home. We did run the business out of the home here for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, pretty solid before we moved out. Some of you that have been with us for a while will recall the basement area here. We have some offices in the first floor of our house, which I'll show you today. We'll visit with Wheeler a little bit. We also have storage and inventory here in the basement, and it overflows into other parts of the house. So let's take a look. It is a Monday. Let's take a look at, I'm about four orders behind. I've got just one down there and the tote to go out. Let's take a look at the mountain that was put together over the weekend here and start moving with the day. Okay, so orders that go out get schluffed up here in our home area, so I'm not going to do a wide view here. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 totes. 6, I don't know, maybe 7 if I didn't count that one. I think I did. And some orders on the ground. And sitting in my office, I don't know what the count is on those. We were in northern Kansas from east to west this last weekend on the treasure hunt, Highway 36 treasure hunt. And so those orders are from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, basically 3 days of orders. And I didn't run sales percentage off of our items until I think Sunday night, and so they still came in. I don't have a count. I'm doing this new cool sheet thing where basically Indicia puts this thing out. It's a little tricky to time it at the end of the day, and then, you know, you can't pack anything and upload it. I don't quite have it figured out yet. There's a window I have to start over in. But anyway, that sheet shows the total number for the day. There might be more than one sheet. And then you can take that in. I might talk about this more as I understand it. I just started doing it. And they can scan one number, one barcode number, and everything goes in there lickety split. They just have to do a piece count. Anyway, that one's 32, and that's what I did on Saturday. I believe I have about another 30 that I packed this morning from 4 a.m. And so that's like 60 plus orders, and I have a few to do yet. So, woo, we have been busy. Very, very busy last 30 days. And I know plenty of businesses are struggling late summer like this and getting ready for the fall sales. You know, I don't know, we're busy all the time, but we've been really busy, and I think Wheeler has put the pedal down here for the last 4 or 5, 6 weeks, whatever, since we've moved here. That's what I asked him to do, and he did that. That's been real good. Okay, I will give more commentary here and give a quick office tour shortly. Got to start school. We're in school this summer and early fall, so we can go on our vacation for 6 weeks coming up. And I got to get school started. What else? We're actually we're into the second quarter already. Oh, we're going running. I've been running, working out, feeling good, trying to get out, you know, trying to stay young and fit. Always a challenge. Let's go do that. All right, we're combining trips. When we go running, we take cardboard in. We have less room for accumulated cardboard, so we have to take more trips. Let's get it in there, guys. Help him out. Everybody helps out around here if they want to eat, right? That's sort of a joke, but everybody does help out. Okay, first step is entrepreneurial class, which today includes taking that cardboard that we just loaded up and putting it over there. I want to make sure that banana peeler is not getting run over by the fork truck. And this is our newer recycling center where you can just come and drive through and dump off. It's pretty nice, actually. On to running. Bump. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're out at the pool park out here, and the younger ones go walking with Kate, and the older boys go one direction, and they're doing 3 laps around the college today, and I'm going to do 2 laps. And my laps are much slower than theirs, but I go the opposite way so I see them. Now, if you look closely, you might see what 500 miles looks like. Look at those new headlights I installed. Woo. 500 miles this weekend through the back roads of Kansas, picking. Yippee doodle. All right, I gotta run. There we go. We got an easy 3 miles in. It wasn't easy, but we did it. What did you get to do? Recess?
Yeah.
Recess and walk and play.
We saw praying mantis.
Praying mantis. So we had a little science in there, a little physical education. Back to school. Okay, so we're heading down to USPS with a full load of packages. Part of working at home, I'm closer to my family. We all work together a little bit more often, so that's good. So I got this scan sheet thing, 32 on one and 31 on the other, 63 orders to USPS. I got 2 that just came in that I didn't get to, and I have 2 UPS. So that's what kind of day we're having today. That's a really good day. Kind of tired though, getting up early, all that. So on Saturday we were out picking at the treasure hunt, and we made a decision mid-morning. We got out early and got in some good rummage sales and picked up some good items. I'll show you some of those later, just the bulk of it and a few specific ones. We made a decision to start heading home, and then we headed all the way home and went out to eat here in town and came back, and we were back early in the afternoon. Part of that decision was because I had like 30 orders waiting, and I packed those all up on Saturday, and my thinking was, okay, if I've already got 30 and I don't have a sale running, I don't necessarily want to wait for Monday morning, so I have to do 50 orders. That's just too many. And you know, so I was planning on another 20 coming in. Well, another 30 plus came in. So quite a busy day. I'll show you what that looks like in the back of the van here, up here when we stop. Okay, so there's what it looks like. Sam's holding it, otherwise it's gonna fly out. We got to get that in there safely. Okay, boy, that's a lot of work. I'm really glad I got these good helpers along. So these guys are learning how to go in and out and navigate doors and in and out of parking lots and carrying stuff and all that. It's actually really good for them. Good experience. They're learning all about cars and staying out of the road, and couldn't ask for better helpers. Right, guys?
Yeah!
Okay, I have some lighting issues here in the basement. I'm gonna have to figure out. There we go, that's a good direction. So I'll have to give a tour of the inventory and also the back stock and those type of things, maybe tomorrow or Wednesday or down the road. I'm gonna try to keep most of these episodes reasonably tight. Every once in a while I'm sure I'll have a topic or I'll go off on a tangent and it'll be a longer episode. So tonight, as with most nights, I have orders to pack. I think I have 6 orders right now. I'm gonna get those whooped out and put into a tote to go, and then I'll give a quick overview of some of the things that I picked up here in the last few weeks, and we'll go meet with Wheeler for a few minutes and end the show. Okay, all done packing. Got a big one going to Canada, 5 little ones in an envelope. There's so many things to share, like my new flooring, which I really like. When we moved in here, I did a video, I believe, about this. I don't remember, but really nice, really durable, really like it. It's working out great. One of the things I really need down here, hey, that works pretty good. I'll have to find out all my lighting spots. I need more lighting down here. I've been making do with it. Since we moved in here, you know, it's been really just trying to get things in an orderly fashion so that I can conduct business, try to keep product flow going, try to keep Wheeler in stuff to list, try to keep up with questions, all that stuff. Wheeler just passed through. We'll go talk to him in a minute. But so basically just hanging on, you know, and things like listing get put aside. I'm trying to get lighting, trying to get my office organized, all those different things. And most of that has been worked out, so we're functional. But, you know, as you can see, I did get rid of some of my signs, but I've got some signs and things that are thrown back here on packing materials that are going to get put up. Now here's another part of the reason why I'm having trouble keeping up with certain things and having trouble listing. This is what Wheeler's been up to. This is the last 30 days or so. It's one of the reports. 17,636, and those are daily sales. So it says up 76%. That is, what's going on here? My super photographic ability is showing through again and again. There, that's better. So part of the reason we had a 76% increase over last month on the Canon Guy camera sales, which is our premier channel, one of 4 or 5 channels that we sell stuff on, plus Amazon. We went on a pretty good vacation there, and there was a big chunk out of that prior 30 days. So it's not quite as impressive as you would think, but 17,000 in the last 30 days is awesome. It's kept me hopping. I don't know how many orders that was. It's been over 400 in 1 month, so that's a lot. That keeps me really busy. We'll talk a lot more about a lot of things that have been going on, and we can address some of that with Wheeler. So let's take a quick look at some of the back stock that we've accumulated just in the last few weeks. And this is called the Chute, and the Chute has the hot things to list. Never mind the mega boxes of back stock. We have the air purifier tower there. I don't know what I'm going to do. Some of these are non-working units, I think, and rather than fix them, I'm just going to sell them out as parts units. This is an air purifier that has some ozone qualities. It's good for things that stink, like must and mold, which we get plenty of those. It helps the air quality down here. We have those things throughout our house. So, you know, things like base stations, you pick them up for a couple bucks. People refab those for CB stuff. Models, and more models. This is a Tamiya tank model, all new in there. Those are great. These are little dealer promo cars in various conditions, from pretty good to bad. That's actually a Jeep tin toy from Japan. Belt buckles. More promo type cars. This is a metal Duesenberg model kit, missing some parts, some tractor trailer models. I've been getting a lot of models lately. Got a Herndon Beavers license plate that's probably 30-40 years old. Local high school that's no longer viable. It's almost like porcelain too. It's a real neat. That's going to sell for a lot. That's going to be a long sale, but people will be looking for that. Roller derby skateboard is a real one. Somebody repurposed it. This would be an $80 board, except somebody did that to it. Here's a hanging thing. They were just going to hang it, so it's probably going to be 40 or 50. Paid $5 for that. Probably have seen those stop signs, some test strips, little air compressor for painting, spray painting, some biking shoes, some more of these Bose sound systems, more models and planes, and more dealer cars, and a couple of neat cars. I don't know what this one's gonna go for. It's not perfect, but that is I didn't pay 90, by the way. I probably paid 20. That is a high-end tin toy with some age on it. That's a neat one. Some airplanes, those are always good if you can get them for a reasonable price. This one's beat up but pretty old. Leather working tools, more belt buckles, mostly for banana peeler, models and models. Some good camera stuff, totes of camera stuff. I think that's a tote of camera stuff. Not sure. Yeah, that's camera stuff. That's just some lens caps that we keep taking off that we haven't found a place. Camera stuff, camera stuff, camera stuff. Probably camera stuff under there. Yeah. Oh, I got my airport sign. So many of these items, once we get back from our trip that we're going to go on in a couple of days here, we're going to go up into the junk jaunt in Nebraska, one that we've done for several years in a row. Maybe this might be 6 or 7. I don't think it's 8 years in a row. Probably 6 or 7. Banana Peeler and Wheeler and I will go. We'll take you along. We're going to probably head out Wednesday night and be back late Saturday. So once we get back from that, I believe for the most part, although we've got some other interesting things pending, I'm going to have about a month, about 4 weeks to really lay into getting some inventory listed personally. I've been averaging, since we moved in here, probably 3 items a night. I've had a couple days where I list 10 items, and I've been listing all the test strips, diabetic test strips that come in, and selling those off quick, and then probably averaging 3 items per work day, 5 or 6 days a week, and selling you know, a good amount of stuff, you know, good average stuff. For my main channel, if I can sell $100 or more a day just on that channel, up and beyond taking care of all the orders and everything else that I do, that's good. We also have a watch channel, which is sputtering along at $100 a day, and then I've got, you know, signs and some other stuff on some other channels. So, and Amazon has been pretty good too, selling some books, selling some things on there. So it has been towards the top, 9 out of 10 order flow busy, and I need to get some of this stuff. Last week what I had to do before we went out is take all this stuff out, sort it a little bit, and move it down that way. And then I was hoping to list some this week. I'm probably going to get a few things listed, but before we leave on Wednesday, I need to take all this stuff and condense it even higher and fuller and move it down that way, because more is coming in. Some people would say, that's insanity, dealer. What are you doing buying more when you don't have it listed? Well, definitely have the pick well, part of the pick well list off in equation down, don't I? Back upstairs.
Back over here.
Okay, I'm in Wheeler's closet. I mean, office.
Yeah, that's where it is. I mean, that's the closet over there.
There's the closet
that's
over
my
there.
Closet, and this is my office.
Yeah. So, Wheeler, how do you like your new office?
Well, so far working pretty well. I mean, it's compact. It's kind of like one of those, I don't know exactly, when you go to like the camera store, they have like the little camera repair dude in the little closet thing.
I'm trying
to
get
here,
some,
or
get
it's
some
like one of
lighting.
these kind of like, you go to some place in like China or Hong Kong where real estate's at premium. You have these little shops set up in these little cubbies. I feel sort of like that, but it's pretty cool.
So this is your premium
very efficient
real estate setup.
That's it. That's the deal.
Got your new chair.
Yeah, have a little IKEA stool thing there.
Yeah, you got your new cube set up.
Yep, too many cubes.
Heard you've been going cube crazy.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
And of course, maybe not today is the day to talk about your boosted board accident.
I haven't talked about it. Yeah, I haven't talked about it at all, because basically I passed out and then whatever. So it's kind of weird. Whatever. They need enough one day. How much that?
That's great. Show us a wound.
No, I don't see anything.
Okay.
Not much to see.
All right. I guess
mostly done.
I'll have to talk about it then. Since you just came out and said that.
No, I don't know. I haven't talked about my channel yet. Probably will sometime. I don't know.
Hey, Dad, it finally turned on.
Oh, good. We have a new air purifier we're working with.
Yep.
Called the Robot.
Red.
Super robot.
So, you've been listing up a storm.
Yep.
You got good stuff to list.
Oh yeah, tons of stuff, as you can see.
You've been holding things together for us.
Yep.
We are going on a trip in 2 days. In fact, in 2 days we'll be there, ready to hit the buying again.
Yep. It's happening. Woo woo woo.
Too much buying. We got another big deal where we're at 5,200 for the camera lot that we've been searching for years. We don't stumble on this kind of a unique lot.
Yeah.
Old cool items.
Yep.
And the other person's at
fresh
what?
Studio stuff.
7,500.
Yeah, 7,200 or 7,500.
100-year-old brass lenses and.
Yep, high-end portrait set up from all the way. He probably started taking portraits in the 1880s or 1890s, and then he upgraded a couple times throughout the years. 1920s, he refreshed it a little bit, and then maybe by the second generation, the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. There's some more stuff there.
Plus,
and of course, they're still doing photos today, I guess.
Plus a bunch of other good stuff.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it's sandwiched out there a ways. We got to travel for, gosh, I don't know what it is. It's at least 7 hours away.
We're out in Iowa there.
Well, it's actually in South Dakota.
It is?
Yeah, it's on the border of Iowa and South
yeah.
Dakota.
Yeah.
On the way to Minneapolis is how we ran.
I see. Yeah.
Ran into
right.
it. Okay, well, we are certainly going to meet with you and run into you here. The daily vlog is rolling, so for
There you go.
those of you that are newer to the vlog and don't know, Wheeler's my son. Graduated from our homeschool high school this last May and has chosen, for the most part, to do this as your full-time interest, and you got some other projects and things going.
Yep. 1/3 of the crazy picker life if you become banana peeler.
That's right, 1/3 of the crazy picker life.
I don't know if you ever want to split that, you know.
Well, we'll
Plenty of craziness.
get back into banana peeler story when we go on the hunt here. It's not the treasure hunt. What is it?
The junk jaunt.
Junk jaunt.
Yep.
Looking for
jaunt our way right out there.
looking for junk. All right, I got some more things I got to do. We'll catch you later. Anything else?
Nope. It's pretty good.
All right. By the way, we'll also have to talk about Wheeler's rolling, rotating, ongoing through the night, sleep all day, stay up all night schedule.
I already talked about that on my channel a little bit, but
Well,
yeah, it's still going, sort of. It's just kind of, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Still experimenting on certain things.
right. See you soon.
Yep.
Okay, time to wrap things up. In my office, I did, I'll give a full office tour here. I did get a new chair. Got a nice small footprint IKEA. I don't know if it's real leather. It's pretty nice. My other one was clapped out and so big, and so this one's pretty nice. Let's see, a couple things to mention here. Shout out to the proper people for going through different insane asylums and nuclear can't even say it. Nuclear reactors. Good grief, these people tour stuff. They're like pickers without the picking. Watching that tonight. Okay, so I listed a bunch of test strips. I had a bunch backed up here. It's just a couple days worth. I'm putting most of them, unless they're premium test strips, I'm putting most of them just at auction, 7-day auction. Typically I'm doubling my money and just moving them out. I used to list them and wait for an extra couple of bucks. I am phasing out the test strip business. It is in its 6th or 7th year. I haven't advertised for 5 or 6 years, 4 or 5 years, I don't know, something like that. I'm just trying to get the premium strips in if people want to send those in. So I did get one in today. You know, I sold it for 50 bucks right away. Discovered a new beer, Copperhead. Pale Ale, Free State Beer, Free State Brewing Company. This is a local Kansas beer. Now, when I was growing up in Wisconsin, I think there was a water snake, and I'm trying to think if it was the Copperhead. I'll have to think about that. But anyway, when you think of Copperhead, you think of something that's going to bite you. And this is it's a pretty smooth beer. It has a citrus bite. Anyway, what do you think of it, Platzman? Well, dealer, I'm talking in a dealer voice here. You don't have me plugged in and you don't have a permanent spot, but I'm in your office, dealer, and I see you got a new Platz sign, so I'm happy. Oh, I don't quite have it all together yet as far as vlogging. This is amateur hour. Well, I never really, you know, our vlog is informative and entertaining to some. It's my daily life. You know, I've created this whole scenario, and some of it's like, oh my goodness, you have to live with it. Got my basketball hoop in the background. And some of it you just really enjoy. Some of it you just take for granted because it's been a while doing this. You know, my time is my own. So my office is coming around. What I did with my office, I'll give an office tour. I got it operational. I still have a lot of things to put up on the walls. I have some more lighting so I can take pictures here. I have some really nice lighting, actually. I have some more storage. I have some things to cover the wall. I bought some flooring for downstairs, and I ended up using, I used it in my office as well, and you can see the carpet in that corner over there. I bought some more flooring so I can fill in, somebody's spamming me. I can fill in the rest of it. And I made my desk so it fit, and my chair kind of fits the office. So it's working out really well. It is a smaller office than I would like. It's half of a room, and on the other side of the wall here is Wheeler's office. It used to be a full room. We converted it at one point into 2 rooms. One which is a walk-in closet for Lon, and one was our pantry. We've had to relocate both of those, and that's, you know, that's what happens. But it's a nice functional office. It is now 10:30 at night, and it's pretty quiet, which is nice. During the day, obviously you can't get nearly as much done. A lot of things going on. There's 8 people in our household. It's taking some getting used to. Okay, what am I going to do tonight? I listed all those test strips. I've got a few more things to do and wrap up. We're going on a trip in 48 hours. We'll be poised to hit Nebraska junk jaunt. I need to download the information for it and start scoping out some places for us to go. We're on it mostly for fun. Maybe I'll talk more about how we prep for a trip like this and what to expect. We have so much inventory. We find so many things. We're trying to find the best things, but it is hard not to pick up cool things. It's hard to not pick up fun things. I'm a child of the 70s and 80s, born in 1968. And so a lot of the fun things that are out there that you find are from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. I have trouble not picking those up. We also find a lot of good camera gear and a lot of bad camera gear, so we try to buy the good stuff. I need to book a hotel for Wednesday night. Originally, we were going to just leave Thursday morning, like at 5 a.m., and drive in the dark through the wilderness up into Nebraska. We did that last weekend. We left at 5 a.m. and drove the back roads until it got light. It's not that fun. I don't mind driving the back roads, but in the dark there's just too many chances for going off the road and deer, etc. So I think we're going to leave Wednesday and stay over in Hastings, Nebraska. Head in Thursday picking, Friday picking, a little bit of Saturday picking, and then we'll head back and hit some things on the way back. It'll be a fun trip. It'll be fun to watch. You know, our show is fun. We have fun. Okay, on a more serious note, I mentioned that I would talk about Wheeler's boosted board accident, you know. Wheeler's, you know, good kid. He's my kid. He's a kid. He's 18 now. I've been giving him a lot of leeway he works around the clock and plays around the clock, which doesn't mean he doesn't sleep, but one thing that Wheeler does is he kind of goes until he drops. He's 18, I don't know. But he forgets to eat, and then sometimes he has coffee and things like that. He went out boosted boarding. He went out, that thing has like a 10-mile range or a 15-mile range. I don't know. He got comfortable with it. He thinks he passed out. He hit the ground hard at 20 miles an hour and, you know, had the helmet on, thank goodness. Took a lot of skin off his shoulder and his hip and his back, and minor concussion, minor neck stuff. I think he learned something from it, so that's good news. I did a lot of things in my teenage years and my 20s, you know, so no big deal. He's got it. He's, you know, we have lots of food around. We have meals available. We make meals. He just gets so wrapped up in whatever he's doing, he forgets to eat. Hey, I eat all the time. And then he does eat junk food, so he's a regular teenager at 18. He's pretty lean though, and he doesn't have the lightheaded thing very often, but it does happen sometimes. So I'm trying to teach him. I just shake my head and it's like, oh man, there's always going to be, with kids, there's always going to be learning things, and we are so close to our kids compared to a lot of families. Homeschooling, some home business, you know, whatever. So there are plenty of challenges. Don't ask for the keys to the Jeep unless you ate a full meal for like 3 meals in a row, right? Okay, what else is going on? You know, I feel like I've been gone for a while, and so there's a lot to share. It'll just have to come out over the days and weeks. Thanks for watching. Now, I think I've mentioned this probably in some promo videos for us starting up again. I have some blank walls. I have a post office box for the Crazy Picker Life down below. Send all correspondence. If you would, send me a postcard from your town. Send me a postcard from something that goes on in your area. Send me some snail mail, a postcard with a greeting or a message, or tell me something on there, and I'm going to hang it up on my wall. I've got enough subscribers. I think over time I'll be able to fill a wall. It keeps me going. It keeps me excited. I'll see that wall. I'll be like, hey, there really are people out there. Why do I do this vlog? Glutton for punishment, right? I'll talk more about that maybe another time. Another time. People ask me, where are you, dealer? Why aren't you doing the vlog? Well, I'll tell you why I'm not doing it. It's a lot of work. And a lot of fun. So there you go. How do you mix that in there, right? Okay, back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Shouldn't be a crazy day, although, you know, we've got shopping. We go food shopping, secondary snack and food shopping, trip shopping. We go running tomorrow. We're going to do hills tomorrow. We've got school tomorrow, homeschool tomorrow, 5 kids in school. We've got co-op. They have a truck that runs out here with organic cases of food. We like to eat good food, so we get some cases of food. We have to go to Dresden, Kansas to pick that up. It's supposed to come tomorrow sometime. Pack some orders, list some things. write out what we need to do for this trip. Whew. Typical Tuesday, right? Pick well and list often. I'm back. I'm dedicated. I'm excited. Thanks for watching. Dealer out.
Hey, Wheeler.
Dealer Production.